Semifinal Saturday rests for no one, George. We got to march on. There was just a barn burner, a beauty of a game just before this one, which decided the first team which has booked their ticket to the championship game tomorrow, it will be the North Shore Indians. One of these two will be the other to join them, either Prince Albert or Sanage. Welcome back to the broadcast, folks. BC Sports TV, Tino Farah, cameraman extraordinaire George Para. And there's your starting netminder for Prince Albert, Joey Jukaz. So he'll march on for his team coming into this game. The perfect 2-0 record, a goals against average of an even 9 and a .739 save percentage. So we go across to the other end of the floor. Caden Ward back in between the pipes. A 2-1 record of goals against of 7.06 and an 804 save percentage. Caden Ward, despite allowing 7 in the first period in their game yesterday against North Shore, an eventual loss, then allowed 1 goal the entire rest of the game. He was outstanding from that point forward, and he'll need to be against this high-flying Prince Albert team. Jukaz makes the first save of the game. As mentioned, a 3-0 record coming into this one for Prince Albert, but it goes back even further than that. May 7th, 2023 was the last time this team lost a Junior B Tier 2 game. Baines on the toe drag will turn back. Pass through the middle was on. Flip pass from Omen was off, but Baines finds it. He'll fire one, or try to. Put it into the chest of a Prince Albert player who threw a cross-check back at Baines. A plus 33 goal differential for Prince Albert. They're averaging 19.3 goals per game in this tournament alone. Flip pass through is on the money, and Ward makes his first stop of the game. Nice feed from Braden Rieger, who, if I saw correctly, has 24 points himself in 3 games. In front, scores! Not a bad way to start against the Preds, who have yet to trail all tournament. Nate Murray draws first blood. It's a game of inches, and he was about an inch away from stepping through the crease. Some pretty footwork there and into the top corner on just their second shot of the game. Nate Murray. And now Baines on the run. He'll fire. Scores! Tory Baines! 2 in less than 10. He's been snake bitten as of late, but not on this one. When you're feeling hot, you gotta go, and that's what we just watched from Tory Baines. This is a Sanage team that plays with a ton of emotion. Sometimes that's what bites them, so now it's a matter of turning that into success here against Prince Albert. We've talked about the Predators and how they got here. The next break, let's take a minute to look at the Express, a 2-1 record. They were looking so strong with wins over Oceanside as well as Langley. But penalties came back to bite them yesterday against North Shore. Still did a good enough job through the tournament to lock themselves into second place. There's another chance. This time, Jukaz makes the stop. Near side is Huber. He'll get top side. Robinson over to his left. Hauser gets the screen set. He'll fire wide. Check that, and caught a piece of the outside of the post, it sounds like. And now the Preds can go, switching hands to get back to the middle. Here comes Paul Pichet. Playoff P, as they call him. Braden Rieger. Cudmore, plenty of room to fire! Why not? Matthew Cudmore cuts the lead in half. Georgie, are we ever in store for a good one? This is what I mean when I say Sanage has to make sure to keep their composure here. Still perfectly fine and so much lacrosse to play, but Prince Albert, they can score. And Laner almost does there. Did I mention a plus 33 goal differential? Wow, 3 minutes in, 3 goals total. Reynolds goes to set the screen. Braden Upshaw has come on, spinning through. Murray knocked down. Off the boards, it's rolling. Murray is going to draw an interference call. Heavily knocked off his path. Behind the goal, spinning back, there's room and a great save by Jukaz. Upshaw with it on his wrong side. Across to Murray. Nice move, tiptoeing from distance. Good defensive recovery though, Murray still has it, lots of time to work with. He'll flip, they'll shoot! Down in the crease though is Braden Upshaw, and there's a penalty on the play. The City of Abbotsford, strong supporters of the MacDonald Cup and our thriving local sports community. From world-class parks and recreation to vibrant events and welcoming neighborhoods. Abbotsford is the place to live, work, and play. Learn more at abbotsford.ca. Feels like a good chance to introduce our officiating crew for our second semifinal. Reed Watson, Adam Donald, Ethan Hansen, and Ryan Mosdell. There's an injured Sanage player down in the corner, and that brings us the stoppage. But before that, there was a penalty being called. It was a cross-checking minor. And the fallen player, I believe it's Braden Upshaw. Wait for, check that. I'm looking at Upshaw right now on the bench. Kieran Reynolds. He's moving all right. But some help from the trainer. And he is going to go down the tunnel and get some repairs. So Baines is going to run point here, already with a goal in this game. He made it 2-0. I mean, in what feels like just a blink of an eye's worth of time ago here, George. We just started this game. It's 2-1 already. Sanage allowed 5 power play goals against in their loss yesterday. They would love to return the favor, albeit to a Prince Albert team. Whitfield, Baines bobbled it. Able to retrieve, Whitfield with it, and that goes off a body and out of play. Well, now there's some mixing of some signals, one official pointing one way, another the other, but I believe this did go off of a Prince Albert body. No, somehow they're going to say this cleanly went out of play. And now the far side official is just going to say, let's go back to the face-off shot. Don't hate it. I mean, I've said I'm not a math guy, George. Guilty, also not a science guy. But physics tells me that that ball should not have gone out in that direction unless it hit something. Unless Whitfield just has the most crazily strung stick of all time and it hooked like that. But I've watched him shoot all week. I don't think he does. George agrees. The very real George Parra. If anybody missed the Prince Albert broadcast yesterday, It begun quite literally with me mid-conversation with a Predators parent who was worried that I had an imaginary friend in the booth. But it is indeed cameraman extraordinaire George Parra. Shorthanded chance, Ward makes the stop. Under a minute remaining in the cross-checking penalty to Taran Lazitsa. Check that, it's Tucker Prodale. No, I had it right. Lazitsa in the box right now. Here's Huber, near side shooter position. Behind the goal they'll go. 7 on the shot clock. Fake from behind, a backhander, and Jukaz, had to be careful. Bit of handiwork from behind. Here's Piche. Trailing off the bench, Lehner couldn't handle the pass. Now from distance, he'll slow down. Matthew Cudmore, the Predators goal scorer, has come on, and Sanage is going to leave a man in the offensive zone. Ward has to make that emphatic stretching save. He goes to that often, and it proves to be beneficial on that one. 0 for 1 on the power play are the Express. Baines drives, can't get the shot off. Wrestled down, and he's grabbing at his head. Another whistle. Remember, Sanage already down a man here. And Torrey Baines with a goal in this game. It looked like he was going forward, took some contact that was going in the opposite directions, and when two forces like that meet, it's a dangerous look, and with Baines grabbing up at his head, it's the neck that is my concern here. Remember, Venables has already gone down the tunnel, so for the time being, Sanage may be without 2 players. Baines will indeed leave the bench for now. Cudmore, so we get back to the action. Rieger gets high, hands free, fake shot, puts his defender in the spin cycle, heavy off the boards. Near side, 7 to shoot. Number 7 has it. He'll throw an underhand feed over to his captain, couldn't handle it. And Prince Albert forced to just dump it down in the corner. Andrew Sam dancing near the center line. Flips over to Braden Upshawn, and down low, Murray has to take it off the corner boards. Nice move on the jab step. Makes another, finds some space. Robinson is the late man to join. 10 to shoot, near side Whitfield. Spins, one hand, he'll hammer it with one hand on his stick. Bounces early and out of play. Piche doing some work in transition in the early goings of this one. Lehner, Sandry tucks through, flips to Cooper, and that flew high out of his stick. By the way, apologies on the scoreboard. It does say, I'm aware it says 0th period right now. It is indeed the first. The scoreboard in arena is incorrect here, but do not get it twisted. 12 and a half to play in the first period of this, our second semifinal. Huber drops to one hand, takes a peek from the corner, spin move, through to the middle, just wide. Jukaz may have caught a piece of it, but it doesn't matter. Prince Albert will collect from their crease. Baines is back on the Sanage bench. His team causes a turnover and take possession back. Still no Venables returning to the Express, just yet at least. Far side feed from Diamond. Hauser with a heavy one off the corner boards. That's going to come all the way down to Caden Ward. First touch is going to be the captain, Braden Shuchuk, going one-on-one with Caden Hill. Shuchuk is free, he'll shoot. Wide, rebound, and Rieger jumping through the air, able to get enough of it and send it on goal. Reset, and a penalty coming up to Sanage. They collect. They're going to go to the penalty box for the first time in this game. Is there another one after? Just the one. It will go to the Express. Serving the Fraser Valley since 1997, Sapphire Creative delivers bold, custom marketing solutions that make your brand shine. From vehicle wraps and branded apparel to eye-catching design and promotional products, let them help your business stand out and grow. Learn more at sapphirecreative.com. So Sanage 0 for 1 on the power play. And now we'll look to their penalty killers for a stop. Rieger, Sandry, stopped by Ward. Now the captain for the Express, Sam Gomes, he's in some trouble on 4 Predators right now, keeps his feet moving, finds some space, interference is the call. Sam doesn't like it. Arguing with the official, that got him a penalty yesterday. He's still arguing, pass in front, and it goes wide to the corner. Sandry now pressured by Sam, don't take another penalty here, he gives his man a whack. Got to get back to the penalty killing formation here. Sam is usually up top, he's now down on the crease. Down low, one-timer, scores! Tie game on the power play. Andrew Sam is hot after that. Some teammates now having a word with him. Got to get him settled down, and as I look down to the bench, well, look at this. Kieran Venables has returned to the Sanage lineup. So both he and Torrey Baines are back, and that is a welcome sight after they both went down and did not look good. Pass through to the middle. Murray gets another one. Sanage took that loss yesterday, and they took it personally. And now we'll try to make a statement against Prince Albert. And Nate Murray with 2 of their 3 goals just about halfway through the first. This team looks motivated. Interference is drawn. Express possession. Here comes Baines, and why not? Here comes Venables. The 2 formerly injured Express back on the floor together. Baines swims, spins, finds room, shoots off the shoulder of Jukaz. Upshawn takes a cross check up high. Not going to get called. First man in, Chase Lehner. Takes a lap, connects. Braden Rieger follows it up now to the near side. Riley Prediger. He'll spin underneath. Sandry's open far side, wants the pass. Rieger wants a screen set. He'll get it, he'll use it, tucks through, shot just wide. That didn't miss by much. Murray streaking through the middle, didn't get the pass. There's a defender still on for Sanage. It was Parker Schneck. Just getting to the bench now, replaced by Hauser. Through to the middle, Whitfield. Save is made. There's another Express down. This time it's Whitfield as the ball goes in the other direction and a weak shot goes over the goal. Hauser, first man off. But the ball stays at the far side as Sanage will elect to slow it down. Swim move, diving, shooting, and lots of contact with Jukaz, who rolls over to his back. Net was knocked way off as everybody will go their separate ways, and Jukaz now getting back to his feet. And actually just paying a little more attention to the Sanage lineup now. I'm kind of realizing I don't see a number 4 on the bench, who is Tyler Delicari, one of their assistant captains. He actually may not be in this game at all. Venables is going to go down the tunnel here quickly. I just noticed that out of the corner of my eye. Maybe for some more repairs. So again, for the time being, Venables has left the Express bench. Murray is on hat-trick watch. Huber looking for his first. There's no help underneath if he wants to drive. Tries a pass instead, off the end boards. Hauser with a lane off the post. What a start to this game for Sanage. Quick peek back. Hauser drops his shoulder, gets to the middle, shoots, save is made, rebound in front. Diamond digging forward, and he draws an interference call. 3 of the forwards had made their way to the bench. Now Sanage has got to get 2 more guys on the floor. Baines leaking off. They still need 1 more. Huber just realizing. Lob pass ahead. Huber gets it with pressure mounting on him immediately. He'll spin away. Plenty of room up top. Pass through the middle. It's taken away. Interference is called against the Predators. Huber was mixing it up with the PA defender, Taran Lazitza. Already made a trip to the penalty box in this game. Plenty of emotion bleeding through. Garcia's going to go out for an O shift. Hauser will be the late man on. And looks like they're going to go 1 lefty. It is Garcia. An ISO play as everybody vacates. Garcia thought about low, looking back to the top. Can't make a move through. Great defensive shift by Lazitza, who denied the ISO play. Swim move over Murray. Chance to go, and Murray with a backtracking effort knocks the stick loose. Takes away a scoring chance, and another interference call against the Preds will give it back to the Express. Venables back onto the floor, and he's returned to the lineup. Baines wanted the hidden ball trick with Whitfield. He'll shoot. Scores! Torrey Baines adds another, and a beauty into the top corner. Look at this shot from way outside. Are you kidding me, Torrey Baines? Murray's got 2. Baines has 2. And the Express lead by 2 with 6:15 to play. Nice swim move and a drive by Cooper. Sandry makes another move himself. Trailing is the captain, now near side, pass through, back to Sandry! The Predators answer back. Backdoor, defender didn't realize it. Oh yeah, it was a breakdown up high. You can see the 2 defenders having a discussion. It was Jacob MacDonald and Parker Schneck. One of them was supposed to switch off and follow Sandry, and both of them stayed up top. A miscue. Now Cudmore with Diamond on his back somehow maintains the handle. Lehner with the swim. Cooper on the dish. Sandry, does he want another? not through the stick of Ward. Official right in front of the benches did a good job to get between a couple of players. Again, the messaging here, I would imagine, is don't make me make a call. Already seen a couple of power plays here. Sanage unsuccessful in theirs. PA successful in theirs. Another interference call against the Predators. They've had far too many for their liking in this opening period. There's a drive. Murray wants the hat trick. Jukaz stops him in his tracks. And now Murray is shaken up after he ran into a big body on the defensive end of the Predators. Here's Cudmore. He has room on a screen. Ward with the save. Loose ball collected. Schneck with a nice move. Heel spin. Tucks his hand through. He's got a lane. Does he want to go? Wisely pulls out to the far side. Venables comes in to help. Baines near center. Venables hands free. Shoots wide. Collected by Robinson. Defender now is locking off at Baines from way outside. Predators making an adjustment on the fly. They don't want Torrey Baines anywhere near the offensive zone. Quite literally, a defender was standing directly in front of him while he waited near the restraining line. Express take it away. Here comes Caden Hill, stopping near said restraining line. Leaving for Murray. Hauser is on. Baines stepping off the bench, and he is again going to be the first, or wanted to be the first, to collect a set off the play. But he draws the eyes of Piche. Not letting him go anywhere. Pass through. Murray denied, and another heavy hit on top of the crease. Now Baines makes the mad dash to the bench to get a defender on it. It's MacDonald as the ball goes the other way in transition. Rieger is off the bench. He'll collect. Lets the offense get settled here, trailing by 1, 3:15 to play. Rieger, near side, Cudmore dropped it. This is the first time all tournament that late in the first period, the Predators have trailed. Andrew Sam wants somebody to come get the ball from him. Murray will. Baines is going to come back onto the floor and brings the ire of a defender again from way outside. It's essentially a 4-on-4 set. Murray, 8 to shoot. Nice stick defensively, knocks the ball free. The one benefit of having Torrey Baines so close to center is he can just walk back to the bench to get a defender on early. The chess match continues here, George. Sandry has one. Wants another. He'll pass. A reverse backhand. Are you kidding me, Sam Cooper? Hey, Jeff Fisher, watch this. If you're not going to be able to beat Caden Ward on the forehand, don't go to the backhand. Go to the reverse backhand. Sam Cooper. My, oh my. Tie game at 4. Just about 2 minutes to play. Matthew Cudmore has one of the 4 Predators goals. Over top goes Lehner. Sandry has another one. Near side, Cudmore across. One-timer! The Predators take the lead! It's their first lead of the game. The feed across the floor was a beauty. Another breakdown defensively on the low man. Now the ball is in the court of the Express. They've played with passion, excitement, and energy all period, but now they trail and have given up 3 in a row to the Predators. How do they respond? It's the BC provincial champions against the Prairie Gold champions. Back over. Gives possession back to the Express. 1:24 remaining. And there's a penalty behind the play, so possession is actually going to go to the Predators. As Jake West makes the march over. That is a long walk in this scenario. Braden Upshawn, I'm noticing now, is walking without his gear on, or without his helmet on, I should say, off of the bench. He's a little shaken up. Back door, and that went off the side of the goal. Again, they go for that high to low release. Rieger wide off their corner boards, and Cooper just saves it. No, his heel. Touchdown on the line. Andrew Sam quick to pick it up. Does he want to go? Forced to the outside, takes a peek back to the outside, rolls underneath. Murray is open in the middle, wide open in the middle, but Sam can't get the pass off. .44 left to play. Murray on the backdoor cut. Couldn't knock down the pass. Final 30 seconds underway. There's about 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot has 13 on it. Rieger has possession at the point. Fake shot, backhand feed. Cudmore hit a body in front. 15 left to play. 4 to shoot. They do get it off, and Ward punches it over to the far side. Rieger knocks his man off his path. There's 5 seconds left. It's a 3-on-1 in front. Cudmore has his shot blocked in front by the Sanage captain. One more hit in front. And now it's a wrestling match between the benches. Officials get in right away. Again, don't want to have to make them make a call. There was no arm up by anybody. It was a clean hit. Sanage just upset about it being late in the clock. But it's going to be a 5-4 lead for the Predators, trailed by two separate times in the opening frame. I mean, I agree with the official there and did a great job of communicating it. I don't know if the people in charge of the officials are watching the broadcast, but in case you couldn't hear it or in case you couldn't read lips, the messaging to both benches was, you're up here, bring it down here. You're in charge of your bench, dial it in. The Preds are fired up, the Express are fired up, the officiating crew is fired up, and George, so are we. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to yell. I'm going to lose my voice. I already basically lost it. All right, we get a breather here. I think well-deserved, as have both the teams earned a break. Let's step aside. Second period action coming right up after this. You're watching the 2025 MacDonald Cup. Well, you might have just heard in the background a little bit, somebody here in the booth clearing their throat. It actually wasn't me for once. Oh, now you're quiet, huh, George? I thought you wanted a mic. Yeah, there are George Parra fans here. Since they've found out that you are a real person, there are fans of George Parra. I mean, certainly all around. That's true. We did see him. I'll tell you a story here quickly before we get started. Second period action about to get underway. Semifinal between the Preds and the Express. I went to go watch a New Westminster Salmon Valley's game with my dad one time. My dad watches all the BC. He's probably watching this one. Watches all the BC Sports TV broadcasts. We ran into our fearless leader, Keith Gagne. So my dad and Keith got to meet. Keith says to my dad, "I hear you're a big fan of cameraman extraordinaire." Word travels, man. I'm telling you. Well, too bad. Well, both teams have made their way to their respective benches, to the face-off circle as well. It's going to be Diamond versus Barnby at the dot, and Barnby won it cleanly back to their other face-off man, Sam Cooper, who has a goal in this game. That beauty of a reverse backhand. There's still some carryover power play time for the Predators. Already 1 for 1 with the man advantage. Rieger thinking about the backhand. Sandry is denied by the left pad. Rieger loading up, gets to his wrong side. 5 seconds away from 5-on-5. The pass is good in front. Back to the outside, though. Skips ahead. Rieger, one more far side. Cudmore! It's a 2-goal lead for the Preds. Their first of that variety in this one. It's a low one that solves Caden Ward. 39 seconds in. That'll be the second of the game for Cudmore. He got things going for the Preds early in the first period, as did this man, Torrey Baines, who has been locked off on. Now Murray's open through the middle. He gets to the near side. Hauser. As the pass was sent to him, it was intercepted, but before entering the crease. So it will be a back-in call against Prince Albert. Baines sets the screen for Huber. Hauser feeds down low. Nice move by Venables. He can shoot. He does. Got knocked off his path after he fired. That'll be back over. Trying to do a scan of the Sanage bench because there has been some injuries throughout this game. The last one that I saw do a lap at the end of the first period was Braden Upshawn. Sandry, give and go. Barnby was there. It missed him and goes to the far side to Rieger. Not a bad option. That one didn't miss by much. Ends up on the back of the goal. So I don't currently see Upshawn on the bench. Venables was one of the other ones who was injured. He was out for the last shift. I believe he's currently taking a seat, so I can't actually see him right now. Robinson gets it over to Schneck, and there's a penalty here. It will go to the Express, specifically Whitfield. Discover the heart of the Fraser Valley with Tourism Abbotsford. From farm fresh flavors and scenic wineries to vibrant events and outdoor adventures, Abbotsford has something for everyone. Plan your visit today at tourismabbotsford.ca. So technically speaking, Prince Albert 1 for 2 on their power play, but it was another one on their last goal, George, where it was sort of a power play, sort of not. The penalized player had come out of the box, but not into the play yet, so it still technically was 5-on-4, but it will be logged as an even strength goal. Bouncer across, Rieger, Cudmore, one more to the crease. Skipped, deflected away from Sandry. Crunched into the sideboard, 6 to shoot. Rieger steps into one, tries to go 5-hole, and Ward squeezes his legs together. Long pass ahead. Gomes, who was part of a bit of a scrum right at the tail end of the first period, can't hang on to it. PA will, they'll go in alone, off the post. Ward might have caught a piece with his shoulder. Regardless, it remains 6-4. Look out, Hill heard some footsteps. Then made some of his own to create some space. He still keeps those wheels going. Hauser sets a screen. Hill did a full lap of the offensive zone and will head off to be replaced by Huber. Murray on hat trick watch for the Express. Spins over top. Speaking of keep your feet moving, his head's down, he's spinning. Now the ball is finally dislodged. Thought he was going to find a way to break free of that pressure. Almost did. Baines, the late man, to get onto the bench. Breton will replace him as the final penalty killer. Only 30 seconds left in the cross-checking call, or holding call, I believe it was. Lehner, Cooper, Rieger flips through. Ward's going to glove it down. Not taking any chances here. So Braden Upshaw is back on the Sanage bench. He has his helmet on, but not his gloves. All his gear otherwise as well is still on. Not sure what the issue is, but not currently in the game, it would appear. Spinning shot from Baines. He's actually scored on 2 of those. Now a late change. Rieger has a path to the goal. Cudmore is first man off, and Rieger will decide to settle things down a little bit. Don't hate that decision either. Braden Rieger. Good defensive slide, and then Garcia tipped the pass. 10 on the shot clock. There's a high man up top that's open, and now another Sanage penalty coming up. Penalties have been what has bitten the Express. They've been pretty good on their penalty kill in this game, all things considered. But you do not want to keep gifting chances to this Predators team that can and will absolutely make you pay. Lehner, Rieger, Cooper, Sandry, Barmby. How does that sound? You can hear it from the Sanage bench. Composure. That is their word of the day on semifinal Saturday. Cooper, no looker to Rieger. Fake the backhand. Now he'll skip to Sandry. Shot, stick save, rebound through. Lehner, a backhander off the chest pad of Ward. They call the goaltender your most important penalty killer, and you're seeing why. Sanage just gets it over the line in time. Nice move, Schneck, somehow, some way, but fires it wide. What a toe drag that was. Now Hauser poking at it through the air. He found it. A great penalty killing effort on the offensive side. A legal substitution is being called right now against the Express. They already had a defender on, and now they take another penalty as they sent 4 out the O-gate. Bad just turned to worse, and they were 54 seconds away from killing the penalty. Five on 3. Sandry to the point, he'll get it back. Across the crease. Over top. Sandry again to the point. Fake shot through to the middle. On the twister, and Ward makes the save. Man's open backdoor. One-time shot denied by Ward. A great stop in tight. Now everybody from Sanage has vacated, but they didn't clear the zone. Now it's a free break for Rieger, in all alone, and no goal. Interference is the call, and that just saved Sanage from being in a 3-goal deficit. Those are the mental mistakes that would otherwise cost you. They get a lucky break here. They have to dial things in. Preds pressuring in the corner. One penalty is done. The longer the ball stays here, the better off Sanage is. It's going to be interference against the Predators. Hauser starts off in the corner, now 56 seconds away from back to 5-on-5, and he's immediately pinned. Takes a couple of slashes. That goes uncalled. His hand is high above the pack. Now Robinson, don't take an interference call. He will. Express don't like the call. Gotta keep their heads here. 2-goal game, 30 seconds on the power play. Cooper steps into a bouncer, denied by Ward. Gomes and Garcia will be your high penalty killers. Sandry can't get it through Ward. Dropped down to his knees to hang on to it. Predators now up to 27 shots on goal. Right away, Piche is glued to Baines. Not going to worry about the double team. They're just going to leave a safety man in the middle, and the penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5. The Express able to kill both of them off, and then Whitfield sends the shot wide. Piche is up to play. PA doesn't see him in time. They still try to make the pass, and it's picked off. Venables has come on. Baines with possession. Watched on by Piche again. Baines makes the move. Jab step and comes over top. Draws the ire of a double team. Now Huber. Screen is set. Huber fakes the trot. Tried to pass through. Piche blocked it. And now Huber may be stuck out for a defensive shift. See how PA plays this, the double screen. Opens up space, up top, scores! Making a 3-goal advantage for the Preds. Look at the double screen set here on both sides of the defender. Could have been called interference, but the officials are letting them play. And Riley Prediger is the benefactor of that. Nice loose ball reception by Jacob MacDonald. Bouncer down the half wall. He'll peel off. Murray wants the pass. He gets it. In alone, denied by the goaltender, Jukas. His first test in a while. But he makes it. Possession, Express on an interference. Murray. So dynamic, he'll spin through, takes a high hit, Jukas makes the save, stacks the pads, and that dangerously bounced towards the goal line. Interference again, this time against the Predators. It's back-to-back calls. Baines has come on. Defender immediately goes to him. Wants to try to draw a switch. He will on the roll, bobbled the pass. Whitfield with a heavy stick check. Knocks the ball loose, continues. Predators get it ahead with a second to spare. 10.5 to play, leading by 3. Cudmore. Rieger was open for a split second. Sandry, fake shot, near side feed, through the middle. Cudmore couldn't handle it. It ricochets off the end boards, and then aggressively Caden Ward slams his stick down to the ball and ends up being the right call as the Preds had a man waiting for it, hunting for the loose ball. Garcia. Lehner works on him. Garcia gets around on a swim. Lehner doing a great job as a forward, stuck out for defense. Ball is loose. Garcia can't do anything about it. Sam was also out there as a defender up in the offensive side, and he'll backtrack for his regular D shift. Prediger put his team up by 3. Barnby shopping to the middle. Cooper was there. Ward tried to glove it down. Interference behind the goal. Pass through, scores! Interference call, and it ends up in the back of their net. And Andrew Sam is hot about it, and it's just going to go down the tunnel. Sanage is going to call timeout here just to settle things down. This team came out firing with so much energy and now just looks rattled. Tyson Lies, you can see him right there in front of everybody. And look at his demeanor, completely calm. In some cases, you can see the coach, not talking about him specifically, just the coach in general. And the demeanor is equally as rattled. You're yelling. You're trying to portray your message out of frustration. The veteran. And Tyson Lies, completely calm but direct with his messaging. Get back to how we started. We're still the same team. They're still the same team. Do not gift them this game. But to the massive credit of the Predators, I mean, the big difference is the way that they've been defending Torrey Baines and Nate Murray, who opened the scoring with 2 goals each. When it was 4-2, there were only 2 goal scorers for Sanage, and it was number 22 and number 8. Since then, they've been absolutely stapled to Baines, and Murray is having a real hard time getting to the middle of the floor. Not for a lack of effort, that's for sure. Turnover, Baines, denied! It trickles over to the far side. Eight-second count gives possession back to the Express. Hill faked the shot, finds Murray from outside. Hauser, one defender up top. He'll get over on the screen. Pass ahead to Murray, couldn't reach it. Ends up as a shot. Predators take it back from their own corner. Andrew Sam has still not returned to the Sanage bench. I saw him poke out of the tunnel for a moment. Still had his helmet off and went back down. Prediger, Lehner, fake shot, sells the defender, bouncer, it skips through. Not through the netminder though. Gomes bounces it ahead over center. Diamond to the middle, denied. Jukaz with a big kick save. Wrestling match on that far side. Diamond getting back to his feet. Huber A backhander and a beauty of a stick stop there. Another chance, and Venables is dumped. Behind the goal. What's the call here? Both players are going to go off. Is it Schneck for the Express? Yes, Parker Schneck and Luke Eggerman. And this should remain Express ball. And it will. 4-on-4. Oh, they're saying Predators ball. Or they're pointing that way at least. But everybody from the Express's offense has come on. Prince Albert possession. Four minutes is on the board for Schneck. 2 minutes is on the board for Eggerman, and I guess that explains it. Holding, and then was it roughing or face masking? Face mask. So this is actually a power play, it looks like, for Prince Albert. Yeah, so 2 penalties go to the Express. It is going to be 5-on-4 after the officials describe it, holding and face masking. So with Sanage getting the extra, it's the Predators going back once again to their man advantage. One-timer scores! It took him 8 seconds. And we'll get a look at the feed again down low. It's the one-timer, Barmby. Garcia was in the lane, but it's not just about having your person there. You need to have your stick in the lane, and that's been the difference. The pass down to the crease has been far too easy to come by for the Predators. And remember, in a tournament like this, everybody banged up at the Express without the likes of, in this game, of Tyler Delicari, Braden Upshawn, and I have not seen Andrew Sam come back to the bench since leaving due to frustration earlier. Toe drag to the middle. Rieger left the ball behind. There's another penalty coming up to Sanage. Check that. Andrew Sam is back on the bench. I mean, by my count here, George, and I could be wrong, this is going to be the 7th penalty taken by the Express. And say what you will about the officials, but you have to take care of what you can take care of. I can hear somebody yelling about a chin strap. I believe it's a member of the Predators, but the officials don't make the call. Sandry is denied by Ward. Loose ball collected by Hill. And what a loose ball at that. He'll drive. He's wrapped up, and that's going to be a penalty to the Predators, certainly. That was an aggressive one, and we'll see how many minutes go on the board. At the very least, it's going to be 2. Caden Hill making his way back towards the bench. 2 minutes, much to the chagrin of the Express parents. And now Caden Hill is going to go down the tunnel with the trainer. But again, take care of what you can take care of. And Sanage, they do have a power play goal back in the first period. It is 4-on-4 for now. But eventually this will turn into a Sanage power play. Sam pressuring. Prediger finds open space. Barmby, far side feed, low shot, caught a piece of the post. Down low to the crease. Just missed the captain, Shuchuk. Oh, a big hit, and now Sam comes in to knock off the PA captain, and this is getting ugly here. You can see Andrew Sam, that whole shift, he was running like he was looking to find somebody to hit, and it was all within the point of play. He was following the ball, certainly, but just takes it too far at the end, and Barmby also goes off. Look at the penalty box right now, George. 3 players in total. And, I mean, I think those have to be offsetting because otherwise, I mean, we would see penalty shots here. Yeah, so excited again. Camera lost control. 6 minutes even left on the clock. Well, this game certainly has a different feel than the last semifinal, but it has just been a parade to the penalty box. And we'll see what the situation here is going to be. Possession, Sanage. 4-on-4. 2 minutes for interference was going to be the call, or was the call, to Prince Albert. 2 minutes for cross-checking to Andrew Sam. Once again, room has been opened up on the floor. Bouncer into the stick of Jukaz. Predators possession, they send it ahead. It's a good one and a good reception by Owen Bear. He'll stop up, directing traffic. A bouncer just got past Diamond. Down to the corner is Sandry. Gets free up high, swings to the righties. Rieger, down low, one time attempted by Shuchuk. He just whiffed on it. So a quality defensive stand here for the Express. Anything to build some momentum. They have yet to score since the first period. Now comes the power play for 23 seconds. Hauser is going to be the late man to come on. There's 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Baines to the point. Whitfield takes a look down low. Baines shoots off the glove of Jukaz, and Whitfield collects. Baines through the middle again. They'll try the one-timer off the outside of the goal. Got to be quick to get off the floor here because we're back to 5-on-5. There's a player out of the box. Is it Sam Cooper? Yes, it is. Now Prediger. Braden Rieger skips over top. Near side, Sandry on a jump step. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll dish back to the righties again. Rieger in front. There was a man open. Couldn't quite handle the pass. I believe it was Lehner. Now Omen on the run. Takes a step back, looks to the bench. There's Venables. There's also Whitfield, who had somebody trailing just behind him as he knocked it down. Fake pass, fooled everybody. Here's Murray. Head fake, gets high, runs into a slot. He draws a penalty. Whitfield, Diamond's open in the middle. He stumbles, gets back to his proper hand, 2 to shoot. Delayed call coming up. He fires just at the last second. And now there's going to be a power play, another one for the Express, but this one's going to be a full length. Can I breathe yet, George? No, I can't. We got bills to pay. MSA Ford is your trusted source for new and pre-owned vehicles for over 74 years. They're also the official vehicle supplier of the MacDonald Cup. Whether you're hitting the road for work, play, or a game day, MSA Ford will get you there in style. Visit MSAFord.com today. Today, George. They actually might not be open. Right now it's 8:19 Pacific. Maybe it's a Saturday. You know, weekends are busy. 3.5 to play. 9-4, the Predators lead, but down a man. Baines. He has 2 of their 4. Takes a poke to the throat. He'll shoot. It's between the legs of Jucaz, but then in his stick just as quickly. Interception by Baines. Make sure he has it first and then looks ahead over the center line. Huber goes through to the middle. By the time they get set, there's 13 on the shot clock. Down low, Venables, Hauser to the point. Whitfield at the point. Sanage not happy about their too much perimeter work here, but they score! Baines, hat trick. Sanage has life. Yeah, just inside the post. There was a little bit of daylight there, and it was enough that would be found by Baines. Sanage has 5 on the board. George, they have 2 goal scorers. 3 for Baines, 2 for Murray. Play wasn't blown in, I don't think, or I guess it was. There's the quick whistle, just before. Now Murray's off the bench. Ball will go to the far side. 2.5 to play. Near side, here's Murray. Does he want to match that effort of Baines? Takes a slash, finds space, fakes the step across. On his wrong side, a jump shot. Can't get it underneath of Jucaz. Battles for the loose ball himself. Digs it free. It's Venables and fired wide off the boards. Everybody stopped moving. Two minutes left. Shots are 33-26 for Prince Albert. Trying to return to the MacDonald Cup final. Looking for a chance at back-to-back. What a pass! What a finish! Prediger over top of Lord. Look at the hops. Look at the hops, George. I mean, what can you say? Just going down their list. I mean, actually, let me pull up the stats page here real quick. Specifically, the stats page of the Prince Albert Predators. Because look at some of these numbers. This is all coming into this semifinal. Braden Rieger, 24 points in 3 games. Chase Lehner, 17. Matthew Cudmore, 17. Cole Barmby, 13. All of that in 3 games worth of time. And then now, of course, here's another semifinal, and every single one of those guys, plus some more. I mean, I only named, 5 guys? There's a backhander from Whitfield, kicked aside. But even look in this game, there's another delayed penalty coming up. It will go to the Preds. Now we're into the final minute. 5 points for Cudmore tonight. 5 points for Prediger. 5 points for Rieger. Baines shot a riser into the chest protector. 43 seconds left. Well, again, you have to take control of what you can take control of, you know? The Express scored on their last power play, but the Predators answered back. Once again, Sanage, the ball is in your court here. take care of the power play, get to the intermission, come back ready for a third period. You got a mountain to climb, but it is not an insurmountable lead. Hauser skips across. More of a diamond formation here, again with the penalty killer just going straight to Baines, locking him off completely. Ball is dug loose in the corner, 20 seconds to go. Predators up the floor. A bouncer that'll connect right in front of the penalty boxes. Colton Firk. Andrew Sam comes in to close the gap, but there's only 7 seconds left. Predators will lob it ahead, and that's going to do it. Last second shot, but the buzzer did go. Well, after a 5-4 first period, the Predators come out and outscore the Express 5-1. Quite the gap between goals for the Express. Again, a mountain to climb here in the third period, but it starts with one. We have already seen a comeback in a semifinal today, right? The West Shore Bears climbed all the way back. They trailed 7-2 at one point in that game against the North Shore. They did wind up losing that game, but for a moment, goal. It was tied 9-9. This game is far from over. Jinx, you owe me a Diet Coke. Look at your fans in front of the booth. We're going to step aside. 20 minutes left in regulation. We'll be back after this. What do you say, Georgie? 20 miles, 20 smiles, or what? Could be. Maybe. It's true, genuinely. And, I need to be as clear as day here. I'm not pulling, I'm completely neutral. Third party. I am Switzerland. Hands up here. I'm, completely neutral. The better team is winning this game right now. The team that is playing better is winning this game right now. And the team that is hurting themselves, they are down right now. Let's just be honest about this. We can be as plain and simple as possible. The Express have taken too many penalties. But that being said, they are still very much so in this game. It's a 5-goal deficit. We watched a 5-goal comeback in the earlier semifinal. But if Sanage does not clean up their play and stop this parade to the penalty box, they're going to be playing for a bronze medal tomorrow. Everything comes down to this. Here is Rieger. Dish all the way across. Cooper had that unbelievable reverse backhand goal in the first period. Sends one off the boards, almost an alley-oop. Lehner gets dumped, and is that going to be interference? Yes. Possession back to the Predators, who are still down a man for 43 seconds. I'm sure that Sanage was talking about coming out and scoring a power play goal right off the jump, but they're going to have to adjust. Lehner swims, switches hands, gets back to his proper right, one hand on his stick, takes a peek back. He'll throw one towards the goal. It goes wide, but he forced Ward to at least have to make the lunge. Make his life difficult whenever possible. And Ward takes that step out. Sanage going to try the hidden ball trick. Baines has it. Power play is over. Huber, far side, Hauser. The penalized player has come back onto the floor. Robinson, Huber has room. There's a man open in the middle. It was Whitfield. The pass is blocked. Baines fires wide. Tries the one-timer. It's leaking towards center. Huber from distance. Why not? Just a couple seconds left in the shot clock. Ends up as an expiring clock. Right now, it's West Shore that will be playing for a bronze medal. One of these two teams will be joining them. Some more jarring between the benches. Venos, it scores! A hidden ball trick! Fooled me too. Venos put that home with authority. Look at Jukaz looking the complete wrong direction. Venos dangerously bounces that. Didn't fool you, George. Fooled me. Hands up, man. Fooled me. George says, I had my guy. Well, that's one. And maybe that will inject some life into the Sanage lineup. Predators so good at answering back. What can they cook up here? Turns out it's going to be a turnover. Now a 2-on-1 off of it. Pass to the middle, out of the reach of Murray. He's had one of the hotter sticks in this game. Why not feed him again? And finally, somebody not named Murray or Baines has scored. Speaking of, Murray almost found another. Kieran Venables off of the successful hidden ball trick. There's an 8-second count. Hauser. Whitfield. Late man will be Venables. Lefty strong for the Express. Huber gets up top. Brings back to the near side. Screen is set. Garcia out for an O-shift here. Draws the ire of two defenders. There's a stick save made by Jukaz. Drags it back inside. All the way up the play is Piche. Sam bobbled it. Piche knocks it forward. It's still there up for grabs. Garcia knocked off his path. That's going to be interference. Sam takes some open space. Got to take care of the ball here. He'll sprint it in deep. Robinson to the crease, spinning. Stepped down as he was spun around. Violation, possession, PA. Here's Barmby. Has a power play goal from the crease. That one's not going to go. 15 on the shot clock. Lehner, high side, far side, return to the near. Through the middle, a pretty passing play that just couldn't connect at the end. Rieger spins back off a toe drag, shovels one through. No goal, no goal. One official pointed down at the crease. The other one made the shot clock wave of his hands. Remains a 4-goal deficit. Plenty of time left. There's the drive off the crossbar. Was that Murray again? Yes. Things almost just got interesting. Remember, this Sanage team was up 4-2 at one point, 2-0 prior to that. But they score 1 goal in the second period to the 5 of the Preds. Cudmore, wide, big rebound all the way down the floor. Caden Hill, first man in. Sanage wanted a quick whistle that they do not get. Back to 5-on-5 though. Robinson, Whitfield. Hauser sets, or check that, Huber sets the screen. Whitfield tries to fire through a defender. Oh. Sanage player is dragged down. It's going to be a holding penalty as Caden Hill was completely wrapped up. What do you say we pay a bill here, George? It feels like it's been a while. Extreme Threads is the proud lead sponsor of the 2025 MacDonald Cup and a strong community leader. Your one-stop shop for customized team or company apparel, embroidery, screen printing, sublimating uniforms, and more. Visit them today at extremestore.ca or in person. Randy and Connor, say hi. Tell them Tino sent you. I'm sure one of the two of them is watching this game right now. Hauser to Robinson. He has room. Decides against the shot. Again, locking off on Baines near side, so it's sort of just a 4-on-3. Hill, no looker. Hauser scores! Top corner. Sanage within 3. Oh, short side again. What a shot that was. Jukaz was there. But again, just that, it was similar to that last power play goal in the second period, late for Sanage. It was Baines who scored that one. Just a little bit of daylight. Now Baines is open on the near side. Sanage still has it. Save made by Jukaz. Sanage starting to field a little bit. Bouncer off the stick of Baines. Wide, loose ball goes high into the air. PA wanted a call. Not going to get it. It'll be a reset for Sanage. Off the bench is Huber. Pass was sent to him, but it was picked off. Rieger to Sandry. In and out of his stick. Back to the outside. Rieger on his wrong side. Protects his stick. Feeds Lehner. Working the two-man game. The pass is good. The shot is wide. Barmby tries to chase it down. The shot clock is about to expire. From way downtown, he'll throw one on goal. No shot, says the official. 13-12 remaining. Predators 10, Express 7. Through the middle, it's Hauser off the shoulder. Chukaz makes another save. Huber, one hand on his stick. Goes behind the goal. Tries a wrap attempt, looking short side again. That missed clearly. Hauser, 6 to shoot. He'll put it to the near side. Here's Murray, muscles his man off, fires wide. George, just refreshing the Predators page just so I can remind myself here. The lowest amount of goals that they've scored this tournament, 17. They're currently at 10. But despite all of the nonsense throughout this game, we can at least say Sanage has done a pretty good job of limiting the chances of the Predators within reason. This is the team to beat right now, and the Predators have them within 3. Under 12 to play, Whitfield can't beat his man. He'll try on the inside, wide. Baines, nice move around the first defender. Shoots, going downhill, that missed. Whitfield finds it, low shot, stick save, Chukaz. Shots are now dead even at 36 aside. Barnby gets the feed from Prediger. Sandry keeps his feet moving. His stick as well, and pulled off the goal line the last second. AJ Garcia keeping his team in the fight. Hauser took a peek at his stick to make sure it was there. Murray is alone through the middle, but he dropped the pass. Bats it to the corner. Takes a hit. Again, keeps going in a size disadvantage. Finds it again. Somehow still has it. What an effort by Murray, who finally goes down. And he's shaken up. It is still Sanage possession. What a game Nate Murray is having here. Venel's just tripped up Sam Cooper, and he's going to get penalized for it. That is the kind of penalty that you just shake your head at here. One-handed hook shot. And yeah, it was Venel's, and you can see him shaking his head. But it's an unnecessary penalty. He's going to his box. There's a Predator in front of him, and that was as blatant as it gets. Kicking at the back leg. It's a dangerous play. Just calling it what it is. Now the Predators have another chance on the power play. Cooper. Rieger, screen is set. Swing pass across, deflected, knocked down by the captain. Gomes will get back. Hill is the other high penalty killer right now. No looker, Rieger, back across. What a save by Ward. Gomes crunches his man. Has to speed his way back into formation. Cooper, Lehner, Sam Cooper, back to Lehner. Low to high, off the dasher. .115 left in the tripping penalty to Venels. Hauser in some trouble, and he's near the center line as well. Wisely, Huber goes back to the bench to get a defender on. Hauser still has it. Hauser is wrapped up. Sanage furious about the lack of a penalty call. And Sanage has got to be careful not to take, and they're going to have a coach ejected. Bench minor is going to be called. I mean, they're hot about the lack of a penalty, and Gomes comes out to try to calm everything down. Hauser is also going to go down the tunnel. I mean, the Sanage bench right now just looks completely depleted. Not even in terms of, I don't know, vibe, I guess, but in terms of numbers. Down to 9. Check that 10 as Schneck comes back onto the bench. 10 players are currently on. And now Gomes is going to go as well. Is this going to be a penalty shot? Unsportsmanlike for the Sanage captain. Oh boy. Gomes, it looks like, is being tossed from the game. There's been a coach ejected. Now their captain is being tossed. Oh boy, if they're not careful, they're going to have another coach tossed here. Okay, so no penalty shot, but one more and they will get one. Yeah, and I mean, I agree. Again, you're hearing the voice probably on the ambient mic of Tyson Lies there. And, I mean, yes, he's probably hot about some of the officiating here, but even his messaging right there, it's only 3, and they're right. I think that would get lost in the messaging right now based on how things appear. But again, like, Sanage is very much in this game. Remarkably so, considering how many penalties they've taken. And remember, like, before that tripping penalty to Venables earlier, like, they were rolling a little bit. Now we'll get back underway. It's 5-on-3, and the Preds are going to send all 5 forwards ahead. One-time shot. Ward makes the save. No, it's in. Again, high to low. It's the captain, Shuchuk. Sanage needs to get one more on. It is 5-on-4. They thought they were still down a man. Face-off violation gives possession to the Express. 8:45 to play. Omen tries to knife through 3 defenders, lost it. Murray helps him out. Sees a double team mounting, couple of shimmy shakes. Ball falls between everybody's legs. Murray takes a push, and a chin strap call? Yes, it is. Nate Murray had his chin strap either undone or knocked off regardless. Ends the possession. Now PA wants a hidden ball trick of their own. Doesn't fool the defenders or me this time, I'll say, George. Sandry denied by Ward. .57 seconds left in the penalty. Rieger faking the shot. Tries the high to low again. This time Ward stops it. Sam gets the loose ball. Running forward. Oh, he shoots from way outside. The Express get it back off the big rebound. 7.5 to play. Knocked down is Hauser, just getting back to his feet. I didn't see, what was the call there, George? Oh, getting a wipe, okay. I do find myself a little bit surprised on occasion when they're calling the wipe, because oftentimes throughout the tournament when they've needed some, the officials just go over and they kind of kick it out with their feet. But through the last semifinal and this one, bringing trainers and coaches out with towels, which they do here. George, 12 hours from now, there's another game. Like, I'm in shock. I'm looking over the clock. It's just about 9 p.m. Pacific. First game tomorrow is at 9 a.m. And shout out to Jeff Fisher, because I don't know if people can tell my voice is hanging on by a thread right now. Jeff's going to take the early game, give my voice a break off. He's also now going to take the I mean, George, we could give you a mic. We could put you on the call. Jeff Fisher is also going to be on the call for the bronze medal game, and it just trickles over. Ward again caught a piece. But Rieger, that heavy release. Going glove side. Caught enough of Ward's left side to be able to change the spin on the ball, which brought it back across and over the goal line. A tough break for the Express, who started this game so well. 2 goals immediately. The Preds have absolutely no panic in them, though. They answered back quickly to make it 2-1. Lehner denied by Ward. I vividly remember saying 3 minutes into the game, we've seen 3 goals. Shortly thereafter, the Express put up 2 more after the Preds had tied it, making it a 4-2 game. Eventually, they would make it 5-4, and that's where things sat for quite some time. But the Predators are very much so in control of this game right now. Pass is deflected down by Hill. He slips. There's a penalty coming up now to PA. MacDonald pressured. Under 6 on the clock. 15 left on the shot clock. Huber, that one had a chance and it's kicked aside by Jukaz. Dug free. Venables has his stick knocked out of his hands. He's then pushed down from behind. Slashing is the call. Behind the plate will be Matthew Cudmore, who's heading off. Experience mountain luxury at its finest. At the Fairmont Chateau Whistler, nestled at the base of Blackcomb Mountain, this world-class resort offers breathtaking views, award-winning dining, and endless alpine adventures year-round. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway. Visit fairmont.com/Whistler to plan your escape. So Baines is at the point. Down low to the crease. This opens up the cross-crease feed with the Predators locking off on Torrey Baines. Robinson stopped in tight. Stick is knocked loose, but he keeps after it. Hauser came in to help. Whitfield. Baines again locked off with the near side shooter. Hauser, fake pass. Whitfield, shot, stick save. Batted towards the goal. Hauser is going to have to retrieve it to the far side, but it's knocked off the glass, and a lucky break for the Express. A la Kevin Bieksa, it goes off a stanchion. That caught a piece of the glove of the goaltender and post. Baines finds it near the blue line. Twister pass across. One-timer! Scores! Robinson. Shades of the PA power play. That feed from Baines is ridiculous. Again, like I mentioned, going downhill, it's a twister. And then Beckett Robinson, it's another one where his feet are below the goal line, but able to reach past. You know, as they say, the stick can see what your eyes can't. Diamond, across, Omen denied. Knocked down afterwards, rebound in front. Murray and a stick save by Jukaz. I wonder if we may see Ward come to the bench at any point for an extra attacker. Sanage is likely going to start to get desperate here. He was creeping way out of his crease. Cudmore, and look out, he comes out, as does Ward. It's a gamble, but it works. Back across, Whitfield, Huber, winding up, doesn't shoot. Passes down low again. Dunk from behind, no goal! We can load that up here shortly. There was a close call last game. And I did have a discussion with one of the officials afterwards. Turns out the explanation, I mean, we got to trust the officials, but regardless, they were right. Again, Lacrosse Canada rules here, folks, not NLL. People always think to just look at where the feet are, including takeoff and in the air. You also got to keep in mind contact with the goaltender, contact with sticks. Three minutes on the clock. Sandry in and out of the stick. Rebound, scores! Later! Big rebound, Lehner falling, pots it home. And Caden Ward is still down on his knees. Here's a look at that last one from behind. Huber sends it behind the goal. Where are the feet? Those are good. Well, regardless, 13-8 now. Cudmore gets to the corner, draws a double team, loses the ball. Ward sends it high into the air, back into his crease. Sandry has it, switches hands, creates some space himself. Ward takes a step out and deflects the ball to the corner. Now outside, Shuchuk, it was blocked. Collected by Venables. He's gonna go the length of the floor himself. Fire on the run. Jukaz stops it. A 7-point performance right now, George, from Braden Rieger. 6 for all three of Matthew Cudmore, Riley Prediger, and Talon Sandry. And by the looks of things here, they have a date with the North Shore Indians tomorrow. The bronze is going to be an all-island matchup. Caden Ward is going to come out of this game. In comes James Sarkany. Is that a misconduct? Oh, 2 minutes. Okay. Regardless, as I was saying, North Shore, it'll be in the final. That's already locked in. 85 seconds left in this game. I'm pretty confident in saying the Predators have locked their ticket to the MacDonald Cup Finals. Back-to-back years, George. Not bad. That matchup against North Shore is going to be a doozy. So, okay, I think it was a game misconduct. So nothing up on the board. It remains 5-on-5. But Sanage, who have been decimated with injuries and, players leaving this game for other reasons as well, are now down another player for the remainder of this game. Rieger, Mr. 7-point night. Skipped across, Lehner. He'll swim. What a pass across. That shot goes off a body and wide. Now into the final minute. Excuse the scoreboard here, folks. It is not 8-8. 13-8, the Predators lead. Save made, rebound to the outside. Hauser. Murray. 2 goals in the first period. Plenty of chances throughout the rest of it. Ball goes all the way down the floor. Chance at a clear-cut breakaway on a cold goalie. Fired wide. Sarkany doesn't end up having to make a save. It'll bounce back to Piche. And the Prince Albert fans will come to their feet. The final seconds will tick down. This team remains undefeated in over 2 years in Junior B2 action. They will go back to the MacDonald Cup final for the 2nd straight year. And they will face off against the North Shore Indians. Well, George, the 2 number 1 seeds make it to the final. Gonna be a great game indeed. 3 p.m. is the scheduled start time for that one. Less than 12 hours from now will be the first game of the day tomorrow. That'll be Langley versus Oceanside, if I remember correctly. Yes, Langley versus Oceanside. The bronze medal game will be this Sanage team against the West Shore Bears. And the final at 3 p.m., George. Are you going to be here? George is going to be here. I will be here. Maybe Jeff Fisher will hang around. I wonder if he has as many fans as you do. For a weird, I have a weird suspicion that he doesn't. I don't know why. I just have a weird suspicion that Jeff Fisher has less fans than George Parra. Yeah. Who's to say? What a game, what a day here, George. Semi-final Saturday is complete, which can only mean one thing. Championship Sunday is around the corner. There will be hardware handed out tomorrow. The MacDonald Cup will be on display, and it will be hoisted at some point tomorrow afternoon, evening? Evening by then? Yeah, after 5. I think I agree with you. Well, I think it's time we take a quick breather, huh? Yeah. You, good job as well. Thank you. In all honesty, I know I'm joking around a little bit, but in all honesty, thank you to everybody who has tuned in. The last 2 days specifically, the amount of people that have sent messages, who have come up into the booth to say what's up, to say thank you for the broadcast, not just to me. They have singled out George. And we appreciate all the kind words greatly. MVPs are about to get underway. I'll do a closing spiel tomorrow. And thank everybody again. But let's bring you the MVPs of this matchup in just a moment. I love that the Star Wars music is the signal. It's like a mental cue for me. This is the other thing, George. I'll get this in quickly. The amount of past Predators players who have been sending messages. Torrey Baines gets the MVP for Sanage. Throughout the week has been hilarious. I just got 2 right now. One of them, some language that I probably can't say on a broadcast, but just to paraphrase, the wagon is rolling, no stopping it. And then another one is expecting me to have some cheers on the mic. Mason, I'm sorry, I will not be cheering on the microphone. You know, can't do that. So Rieger gets it for Prince Albert, Baines for Sanage. And again, hardware is on the line tomorrow. I cannot wait. That's going to do it. For what day are we on? 4? 4, day 4. That's going to do it for day 4. Thanks to everybody for joining us. We got more action coming up tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. is the first one. 12 p.m. is the bronze, and 3 p.m. is the final. We hope you'll join us for it, because we are going to be back here, and it's going to be a great time once again. For cameraman extraordinaire George Parra, I've been Tino Farrow. We've been BC Sports TV, and we'll see you next time.